Supreme Rising, come on in. Make sure y'all go notify some people, man. I don't know how to send out notifications. How do you send out notification? Oh yeah, it's going down today. Going down. Wait till we get some people up in here. Hit the like button and press 9. Press 9. Alright, Kay, I see you. How you doing? How you doing, by the way? How you doing? We about to get up in this thing. Lit. Oh, we lit. Yeah, we about to get up in this joint. I'm about to give y'all a perspective that nobody can tell you because I'm the one who created this. You see this right here? This is a graph that I've recently created from, like, okay, how can I explain it? Basically, it's a light code that I received in my imagination, and this was the way I was able to, oh, I'm good, I'm great. Thank you for asking, by the way. I appreciate you coming in with, gentle manners and stuff. I like that. Whatever y'all can do, just please keep hitting the like button. We trying to get up to at least 3,000 likes so that the other people can know that we're on live. I don't know how you send people notifications. Because I could send people notifications, but I don't even know how to do it. Let me see. How do I send people notifications? Damn, because this is going to be a good class tonight, y'all. And it's going to be fast. It's not going to be long. It's probably be, it got to be lower than, it's not going to be that long tonight. Probably about 45 minutes, if that. Thank you for the shares, by the way. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. I don't know how to invite people, so whoever's gonna be here is whoever's supposed to be here. That's how we're gonna carry it. But I will have you know that I'm gonna be sharing different perspectives, higher perspectives. As you can see, the title says higher. It says science of Psalms 23, higher learnings of the Bible. Okay, so we're, I like to bring higher perspectives, and that's what I do. So, I bring new perspectives and higher perspectives for us to experience and for us to get a different view of things, so we don't always have to look at things from the lowest perspective, but we don't have to always view it as victimization, we don't always got to view it as somebody having more power than us and we ain't having no power. Like that we don't have to move like that. Nobody said we had to move like that. So, yeah, let me tap the like button too, because we got to get these likes up, man. We're going to bring a little quick perspective. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, though. It, helps out. This really helps out. This allows other people to get the message. The more other people get the message, the more the energy can spread. I know people probably coming on here because they don't know what they're looking at. But it don't matter because the people that do want to learn what they're looking at, they're going to stay. Nobody's going to be able to explain this chart to you but me because I created it. So yeah, let's give some people a chance to get in, man, for real. Damn, I was thinking about something. I totally forgot. Kind of sensitive to the phone today, so I'm not putting my face all up in the camera. I can't be doing that every day. We waiting for some people to get up in here. That's what we doing. We waiting for a certain amount of people to get up in here. So you can go notify some people who might like this message. Or, be patient. Or, you can keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We waiting because I need a certain amount of people to be in here. And I need a certain amount of likes to be up on the screen before I get started. And that just is what it is. It is what it is. You can either stay or go. That's your loss if you leave. Shit, it ain't gonna do nothing to me. So, what I want to explain right off the bat is I want to talk about the higher learnings of just existence in a fashion. So a lot of people are not realizing like what's happening here in the realm. Everybody is so focused on the matrices where they're looking at the government or they're looking at everything, all the distractions, that they missing the good stuff. They're missing what's really going on. They're missing the higher aspects of life and the beauty that you could be experiencing in life. When I tell you that it's amazing, the life I live, it's amazing once you start being able to activate and you start noticing things, your light bodies. Once you start getting in touch with your light bodies, higher vibrational parts of yourself, you start being able to access higher perspectives and viewpoints. And then when you start getting disclosure, when I say disclosure, I literally mean disclosure. You know how like some people here, and I don't know about some people, but me, you know, I know myself, and there might got to be some people out there like me that's having disclosure experiences where we seeing stuff that we wouldn't normally see. Like up top of my house yesterday, I literally seen a spaceship. It was a light body rainbow starship. It was a starship. It wasn't a physical like how they show you on TV, all gray and disc. It wasn't like that. It was just an actual rainbow starship that was spinning the space over top of my house. And I was like, what the hell? It's a starship over top of my house. But you know, not everybody would be able to decipher or to hold that type of energy. It's all about what type of energy can you hold. Is your energy like light, right? Because the more light your energy is, the more information you can hold. The more finer the information you can hold, the more your body goes through the alterations and the changes and the modifications that the sun and that the earth is giving it. You know, this is absolutely important. Absolutely important. Because you want to know what's going on with you. You want to know what's going on with you. Like I know I'm not the only one that just was tired of not knowing what life was really about. And so here I'm going to basically just give you, right here you're looking at a snapshot of, can y'all hit the like button, please? Please, I know it's just a little bit in y'all in here, but you know, it just really, really helps. Because when y'all hit the like button, it lets people know, oh, somebody's watching it, they're interested, and they will push it out to more people. And then it also lets me know if I'm talking to actual real people or robots. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be on here wasting my time talking to robots. That ain't the move. So if I don't see no interactions, then I feel like I'm talking to bots or an empty room. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you. See, look, soon y'all did that. It went up in views. That's what I'm saying. I got to interact. It's okay. Just hit the like button. It ain't like I'm asking you to pay me no money. I'm just asking you to hit the like button. Somebody says, talk about interesting stuff and people will come. So what are you saying? I'm saying, I'm explaining it, but I'm asking people to hit the like button. I don't understand your question. What are you talking about? Be patient and allow me to express what I'm saying. That's the thing. People come on your channel trying to tell you what to do, but they don't even have their own platform. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. People like to tell somebody else what to do, but then they ain't getting out there doing their own stuff. Where your channel at? What you talking about? Why you ain't live on your TikTok right now? Oh my God. We got a fucking ignorant ass man in here. This guy's dumb. He don't even deserve to get the knowledge. Let that man get the fuck out of here. Like I said, he wasn't even going to be able to understand the knowledge anyway. That's how men be. Like, I ain't going to say all of the men, but a lot of men, they just be so bumpy and aggressive on the feminine energy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how bumpy and aggressive they is towards women. Like, I don't be understanding how these men out here be feeling manly after being aggressive towards women like that. It's just ridiculous to me. And I don't subscribe to I don't subscribe to that unhealthy masculine ass energy, whether it's projected from a man or a woman. Cause bitch, I ain't begging for a damn thing, boy. While you out here laughing, I'm out here dancing, releasing myself from all these limiting beliefs. I'm out here creating my own fucking reality. I'm here to teach y'all for free. Fuck is he talking about? But we gonna go on past that. I just had to speak my mind. So like I said, this is a higher level of science that we're talking about, right? So not a lot of people, you're not going to hear about this information nowhere. So I want you guys to kind of be open what I'm saying or what I'm going to be saying. You can ask any questions, like long as it's pertaining to the topic. So don't just ask a random question. If I'm talking about this, don't just ask me a random question like what's tomorrow, what's the day of tomorrow, what color's the sky. Don't do shit like that. Just, you can ask how you doing. You can ask any question you want if you don't understand what we're going to be talking about. So here, what you're seeing is the higher learnings of the Bible, right? And this is the sciences of Psalms 23. Now, I know that traditionally religion has its own way of how it teaches you. But the way I'm going to show you is self-awareness. So right now, we have available to us what you call light body activations, right? Now, light body activations is the changes that occur within your actual existence. So through your body. So not actually in your physical body, but through your body. And your physical body is a representation of what's going on in the atmosphere. Okay? So basically, simply put, the physical body is just a side effect or a symptom of what is going on in the atmosphere, in the ether, right? Yeah, nobody's not in religion, bro. Just give me a chance to talk. This is not religion. Nothing on here says religion. Nothing on here says religion. It's a scripture. So what? I'm breaking it down. Either you gonna listen or not. That's another look, y'all. Another man came in here with that shit. That's what I'm telling y'all. The men really need to learn to tap into they need to really be here, but they can't allow themselves to be here because they not balanced. They're not balanced in their energy, and they're not interested in learning to be balanced. That's why they come through rushy like that. I don't understand how these women be dealing with y'all. Because I wouldn't dare give my goddess energy to none of these. They're not worth it. Unless it's like some higher vibrational ones. But the ones I be seeing, they need help, y'all. The men need help, and we got to help them as divine feminine. We got to help them by empowering ourselves. We got to help the men by getting in our power and taking what's rightfully ours. We got to help the men to be balanced individuals so that we can start having balanced families. We're never going to be able to have balanced families if we keep on allowing these imbalanced ass men to, one, open in our kingdom and to have babies by these men. This is the truth. Every time you decide to have a baby by a man who is not spiritually aware, you're basically birthing ignorance. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You're basically birthing ignorance. You can't be listen. It's smart to just heal. We got to heal ourselves as a woman, as women. We got to do the things we need to do, and so this will allow you. If you say you out here looking for a divine counterpart, this information right here that I'm sharing with you will help you out. It's not religious, y'all. I promise. It's not religious. It's not religious, but my job is to help the man and the woman to balance their energies together so that they can create a divine connection so that they can then birth divine babies, no matter if it's human babies, no matter if they do projects together, no matter if they create businesses together. My God, my job is to get them together. But the men, they won't allow it to happen because they won't freaking submit. They won't just relax. They just won't relax. They don't understand that if you don't balance your energy out, you stay stuck in this dimension. If you don't balance your energy out, your heart stays shut and closed, and you got all this heavy ass energy in your emotional body. We have more than just one body. You have your physical body, right? That's the physical body that you can observe. It's the observable body that you can actually see. It's very limited because it's actually like smashed and forced into a limited time-space continuum, right? That's the physical body. And then you have your etheric body. Your etheric body is the body that's literally the next layer of energy that's outside of the physical body. It's the closest to the physical body. And so there holds a lot of parasites, a lot of vampiric energy. There holds a lot of unhealed vibrations, a lot of scars, right? The etheric body holds a lot of scars, right? And so in the physical, what's happening is the physical body is just a side effect of what's already occurring spiritually. So after your etheric body, you then have your emotional body, right? Your emotional body is what you call, it's like connected to the moon. It's connected to the moon. It's connected to like the waters, all the subconscious mind. It's like the level of the hidden, the subconscious mind, and where all your trauma is at, like the trauma that you create, or that the trauma that you go through as a child in your life, all that trauma, even though you can't see it in your physical body, that's because it's not in your physical body, but it's in your emotional body, and your emotional body is spiritual. That's that second layer that's around the physical body. So if you got too many emotions, let's say you got trauma, right? This is higher learning, guys. This is higher learning, okay? So it's not normal. It's very different learning. So let's say you got trauma in your body somewhere, in your emotional body. And let's say you haven't healed that trauma, and it's been hiding there ever since you was a little kid. That trauma still exists. The energy doesn't just go away. It just gets suppressed. So let's say that the energy does get suppressed. What happens after that is that your physical body will start to actually get pains and aches and sores and soreness. So let's just say you had like a sexual trauma, or let's just go with that. Let's say you had a sexual trauma, man or woman, no matter what you are, how you are, anybody could have experienced a sexual trauma. So let's say you had one of them and you never healed that energy, and then as you never went to therapy or did nothing, let's just say that you didn't even really get a chance to siphon out the energy through, so the emotion stays stuck in your emotional body. So now let's say that you're grown up and you walk around and you got a backache. Like let's just say you got a random backache that the doctors don't know why it's there. You done did everything you could to try to get this backache away, but it still haven't left away, right? That's because you're experiencing a side effect of what is happening in the emotional body. And so in order for you to be able to, and this is an example, in order for you to be able to get that ache out your body, if the doctors don't know what's going on, they keep prescribing medicines and shit like that, you taking them, but you still got it there, the pain there, that means it's probably spiritual. And so like everything is, and then so you will have to basically do the work, the inner work, to go back in time or in your mind and your imagination to heal that traumatic experience and give it love and compassion, right? And then once you do that, you feel the emotions, you cry about it, you tell whoever you need to tell, you write about it, you do all the stuff you need to do, and you allow them emotions to filter out your body through your physical body. And then guess what? That backache will go away. So that's an example of what we're going to be talking about today. So after you have your emotional body, then you have what you call your mental body, right? And so your mental body is invisible. Remember, the only one body you can really kind of see is the observable body, which is the physical body that is limited to a limiting time, space, and continuum. It's a compressed file, and it's compressed, so it's limited information unless you expand your imagination. So your mental body, right? Now your mental body is where all of your thoughts are, right? So this is where every thought you ever think of is located on your mental body, on the mental plane. But they are sourced from the ethereal plane, right? So even if it's negative thoughts you're thinking about people, that still exists. Even if you just thought that thought and you didn't really mean to be negative to nobody, it still exists. So for example, you could be thinking that I don't like this person and I wish like they die or some shit, right? I wish they crash in a car. And so you might not say that out your mouth, but you might have just looked at them and thought it. And then next thing you know, later on that evening, that same person that you was thinking about, they ended up crashing, they got in an accident. And you like, damn, I was just thinking about that. That's because you manifested that with your thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? It said, tell us about the light body activation. That's what I'm explaining. What light body activation? So yeah, guys. So I wish people stop trying to direct me and let me just teach the way. I wish people stop trying to come on my joint and trying to tell me what to do. Just let me teach the way I teach. Either you got the patience to wait till I get to it or you don't. But I'm not the one to just give you the answers. I'm going to give you the wisdom and the why and the how so that you can fully defend yourself and offend yourself so that you can have the power. If I just give you the information, this allows you to be able to misuse it. If you misuse the information, we're going to be in the same boat we in now. Stuck in a space and time where everybody is sleeping zombie and they don't know a damn thing. And even the ones that think they know, they still don't know. So we're having so many activations on this planet right now. And it sucks that only a few people are being able to experience it and see it. So what you're looking at for the people that just got in here, this is a picture of what I saw in my mind a few days ago. And so I decided to put it on, here and teach y'all about it as, you know, as I learned what it is. Okay. So it's, now that we know about the bodies. Okay. So I spoke that about the body so that you can understand that there are levels to who you are. There are levels to your energy and to your beingness, right? Once you get through the levels, the lower levels that I was just explaining to you, the lower aspects, then you can start to integrate these higher timelines and these higher light body activations into your experience, okay? So what this right here that you're seeing right now, how you doing? This right here that you're seeing right now. So at the bottom down here where you see it says neutral, and then there's like two bodies. There's light bodies. There's two light bodies over here. There's two light bodies over here. So, right. So you see this M. You see where it says rod here in the middle, and then there's an M. And then right across there's an arrow, and then right next to that it says a F. It's a big F, and then it says staff. So the rod is the M. Everything over there is, let's say, the masculine or the man, right? But it could be a woman too. That's what I'm telling you. So we're just going to say a masculine energy. And so the staff, which is on this right side, this is the feminine energy. So right now we have the availability to access these timelines and allow our higher multi-dimensional selves to express, right? Allow that consciousness to express itself within the system. Okay? So when you got to be able to harmonize and balance your masculine and feminine energy, right? Which is also your light and your dark aspects. So once you get through your shadow work and you neutralize the masculine and the feminine charges that's within your body, you are then able to access this right here. This right here, I don't know if you guys ever heard of twin flame. Comment down below if you ever heard of what twin flame is, right? Mosquitoes. Comment down below, y'all. Let me just know if y'all interacting and hearing. I don't see nobody typing. Hit the like button and then comment down below. I just need to know if you're interested, or I need feedback, because I can just talk to myself. I already know what I'm sharing. Okay, that's good. We're getting some reactions in here. We're getting some reactions. This is awesome. So, everybody just type. There's 34 people in here. There's 34,000 likes. Everybody just tap the like button for me for 30 seconds. You feel what I'm saying? Just tap the like button. That's all I'm asking. Hit the 9. You know, hit the 9. Okay, we got people in here. Hold on. Yeah, I need feedback because I need to make sure I'm not talking to robots. Y'all know it's so many robots that be on the internet. So I'm asking to interact because I need feedback so that I can know that I'm not talking to a bunch of robots. Because then what am I talking for if it's a bunch of robots? So I'm not begging or in a way like that. I'm just asking you to help. I'm just asking you to help. Alright, so thank you. That's all I'm asking right there. That's just all I'm asking. And every time y'all do that, the views go up. So that's what I'm saying. It really helps. It really helps. I can see if I was charging you amounts of money. Thank you for whoever shared too. Okay, so. Alright. So. Now these energies that are available, the light bodies that are available for us to access right here, right now, that here on the planet, these light codes, we have to be able to be a match and to hold the energy, right? And if you can't hold the consciousness, then it's not going to express itself through you, right? Because it knows that it doesn't have space there. So it's not gonna, the light codes is not gonna, you're gonna be getting like different light codes that are maybe distorted. You might be getting distorted light codes. So what you're looking at right here is a representation of trinity flame. Right? So twin flame is like, it's all distorted. Twin flame is a distorted consciousness that is a trap. It is a trap and it is not fucking real. It's not real. It's a trap. And so it's not about romantic and you just meeting a man and him just being narcissistic or one of y'all just being narcissistic, toxic to each other. It's not about that. It's about actually being the Godheads. Right? That's why they call them twin flames, because they are the Godheads, right? They are a soul that what is the Godheads, that what is in multiple bodies, because that's how much consciousness it can hold. So sometimes your soul is so big and so powerful and so strong that it can't just be with one human. It can't just be with one body. That's what I'm saying. So basically, sometimes your soul can have so much experience and wisdom that it has to split itself up between more bodies so that it can be a Godhead and more leaders to be able to cover more space and to be able to help free more minds. Right? So these twin flame Godheads, let's call them Godheads. So the Godheads come here as leading lights to, they're basically master creators. They're basically master creators, and they have the power to shape and form reality. They can shift realities. They can shape and form reality. Not everybody is a Godhead, because you got to have that type of energy. Greediness. You got to have that type of energy. You just got in here too. That's cool. You got to have that type of energy, right? So once you learn that the twin flame shit is false and it's a lie and it's some bullshit, like once you grow past right now, that energy, that template is so distorted and it's so infiltrated, and right now the negatively oriented aspects are using it as a trapping ground to trap people's soul. So what's happening is the people are waking up, like having their spiritual awakenings, and they're coming to the spiritual community to get answers of what's going on in their life, because they can't go to church to get it. They can't go to no religion and get it, because they're not going to give you the answers that you need. So then they come to the spiritual community for the answers. And the first thing they run into is this distorted consciousness called twin flame. And then they stay stuck there, and they stay stuck in a space of imbalance and waiting for another person to complete them, which is never going to happen. You're never going to get somebody until that's completed. If you are incomplete, it's not going to happen. You will only track that of what you are. So you will have to complete yourself first, and then this makes you a vibrational match and attraction to attract somebody else, another person that could be you, right? Because everybody is you. Another person that matches the vibration and the frequency of which you are emitting out in the atmosphere. Right? Everybody get that. Type 9s if y'all heard that. If we good, if we on point. I know that I said it's not normal. This video is not normal. I know that I'm talking a little different, but just stick with me. Press 9s in the comments if you guys are up to par about what I'm saying, if we're learning here. Let me just know. Just hit on my how many 9s you hit. Just top 9s in the comments. Because I'm going to help you, especially if you've been thinking that twin flame is true. I'm giving you the truth. So now you got a fair chance to see if you want to trap your consciousness in that space, or if you want to grow to a soul evolution, to a more space where you can expand more. Because that's a dead end. The twin flame shit is a dead end. That consciousness is what you call infiltrated. It's infiltrated by a bunch of energetic parasites, which are called energy vampires. That whole field is infiltrated. It's infiltrated. You got a bunch of people talking about they twin flame specialists, and they lying. A lot of that information is information that is just, it's worthless. It's not valuable. That's what I'm going to say. It's just not valuable. A lot of that information is not valuable. So if you go looking for it, and you go looking for the twin flame stuff, and you're going to see when you Google it and stuff like that, it's not valuable information, because the negative entities have infiltrated that field. So it's not the people's fault that it's like that. It's just the people's fault for being ignorant. All right, so what you're looking at right here is the energy that you have available for you now, which is called the Trinity flame. So the Trinity flame is when you, the woman or the man, is when you, the woman or the man, right, have completed not only the spiritual work of the 7 chakra system, but have also activated all 14, the 14 chakra system within your individual body. Okay, so you see this sign over here. So you see this, to look to the right corner, where it says the red heart that says gratitude. There's like 2 light bodies, right? On the right side there's 2 light bodies. On the left side is 2 light bodies. So let's look to the right to these 2 light bodies right here, where you see purple, blue. You see purple, blue, blue, and you see green, and you see yellow, orange, red. Them right there. We're looking at the right side. So what you're looking at is one human being, right? One actual human being. So the left side of this one actual human being is the feminine energy. And you can see that because if you look at the arrows and follow up, then you can see the F right there. It says F/M. So it could be a female or male that carries the energies. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. It's just all energy and vibration. It's still going to do, energetically, it's still going to do everything it's supposed to do, right? So this information is going to help you out in your soul group, and it's going to help you out just in case you are experiencing anything that's happening right now, because nobody's really talking about it because they don't know. All right, so now on this left side of this one body right here, you have where it says F. There's an equal sign and then there's F. So that's the feminine side, right? So you have 7 feminine chakras, right? 7 feminine chakras. And then you have 7 masculine chakras. Together, that is a 14 chakra system. And so each chakra has its own, each chakra has its own sorry y'all, had to block somebody. So each chakra has its own sub-personality, right? They have their own personalities, their own sub-personalities, their own energies, their own frequencies, their own thought forms, their own vibration. So the human's job is to master both sides of their selves, the dark side of their selves, the light side of their selves, the masculine side of their selves, the feminine side of their selves, okay? once they find balance, and this is the black and white circle sign you see right here, the yin and yang. Once they find balance in themselves, right, which is the eye of God, which is right over top of that, the eye of the God, they then are able to activate this rainbow that comes around it. Okay, so they basically call for each other. So this was what happened. Now on the left side here is, let's say this is a woman, and on the right side this is the woman, and then on the left side this is a man, right? So in order for them to fully access the Trinity body, right, the Trinity energies, they have to be one within their own self first. This means they have to filter out all the negative aspects of the personalities that's within each chakra system. Okay? All right. Any questions? Any questions this far from anybody here? Any questions? I just want to know. I want to make sure that you're all. I want to make sure that everybody's is understanding what's happening here. I might even, let me see, I might even take this off. There's so many mosquitoes out here. Maybe I might take it off to see if I can start pointing to some of this stuff. Nah, it ain't gonna let me do it. Maybe. Yeah, we over here, we talking about, but I can barely, it barely won't even let me see it. Anyways, I wasn't able to do that. Somebody said a lot of people don't have the brain capacity to understand what you are saying. Damn. I mean, you could be right. How do you detect blockage in your chakra points? You can detect blockages by what tension in your physical body. So let's say if you always got a bunch of headaches, you always getting painful headaches, not like spiritual evolution headaches, but like pain headaches, right? Then this could be a sign that your third eye chakra could be imbalanced. You might receiving too much you might be receiving too much psychic information, or you might not be putting out enough psychic information. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that it's your root chakra. Let's say you had sex with a lot of men, unprotected, and all them spirits is in there. And you got issues down with your bladder or whatever like that, bladder issues and things like that. Then this letting you know that the root chakra is out of balance and that you got to work on it. Yeah, it's only made to resonate with particular type of people. Yep, but here's the thing. I'm putting myself out there. So I don't really, I got to put the stuff out there. And so whoever it resonate with, it resonate with. Whoever it don't resonate with, it don't resonate with. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to still talk my shit regardless. And they going to still come through at, doing random shit. Regardless, it's going to happen like that. It's a part of being a leader. It's okay. I'm still going to always lead with compassion before I just get the fucking shit up, okay? So, let's get into this thing, family. Let's get into this thing a little bit more. So, this right here is a representation of the science of Psalms 23. So, I'm going to read the science, and then we're going to break it down for y'all. And I might break down the picture a little bit more. We might have to do the picture in like settings, because I don't know, maybe I might have to do it where another type of green screen or something where I can literally point to the stuff. But anyway, so the science of Psalms 23. I'm going to be reading, and this is not religious. This is not religious, so please don't run yourself off thinking that I'm being religious, because I'm not. I'm reading the higher perspective of it. So the science of Psalms 23 1-4 is where I'm going to read right quick. So this picture that you see here, this is what you call the Sacred Unity 14 system light body infusions. And so a lot of people this is happening. Like if you're in your house and you did your spiritual work, and if you like the electricity, if the electricity just been messing up around you lately, your lights blinking off in your house when you thinking about certain stuff, or when you and a person like are in the same place at the same time, even online, the electricity is like going out. Like this is all important like signs that you are having this light body upgrade right here, because this is happening whether you're conscious of this happening or not. It could be happening to your body right now. And so that's why I'm just putting it out there, so that if it is happening, people will know they can really, really experience it with gratitude, instead of just going through it, not really knowing what's happening to your body. You know what I'm saying? Because we are entering into our cosmic expression, like for real, for real. And so it's a beautiful thing what's going on here. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. This once the man and the woman, or it don't matter about gender, okay? So don't take it personal. It don't matter about gender. If you like same sex on here or whatever, don't take it personal. It don't matter about that. The energy is energy, and it don't matter. So let's say that somebody has the masculine part, or the more dominant masculine part of the soul, right? And it could even be a woman. They still house the actual masculine part of the soul energy. And if they do their spiritual work, and it's another feminine aspect, whether that's a man or a woman, and they call out to each other and they match each other's frequency, they're still going to get brought together with the radio frequencies. It's still going to channel out to each other. The thoughts are still going to be telepathic connection, all of that. Because a lot of heterosexual people, they like to try to downplay like they the only ones to get the spiritual upgrades, and that shit ain't true. That shit is not true. I'm not preaching homosexuality. I'm just preaching energetic dynamics. And energy doesn't know that. Okay? So, the first part says, the Lord is my shepherd, right? I shall not want. We're reading the science of it, right? And so, simply, Psalms 23 is the cosmic triad, or the trinity flame, light body, source of Godhead. That's what it is, okay? So it says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What this generally means is Mother Earth, or the divine feminine energy, is my pure leader. That's what it means. Mother Earth, or divine feminine energy, is our pure leader. So Mother Earth is the Lord, because Mother Earth is what you call a 10 level soul initiate. So her wisdom is so advanced. That's why that's why she can house so many inhabitants and so many people here, because she's already did like her inner work, and she's already did like the planet is alive. Like it actually is alive. Trees, plants, all of that is alive. And so what the Lord is my shepherd simply means is the divine feminine, or the Mother Earth, is my pure leader. And an example of this, I don't know if you guys seen that picture that's been surfacing the web lately. There's a picture of a pope, and the pope is like him and the other guy, they're like bowing down to a black mother, Mary. And she's holding a baby Jesus consciousness, right? She's holding a baby consciousness in her arm, and they are bowing down to it. That's a prime example. When you see the Pope doing that, that's a prime example, just confirming that why would they be bowing down to a melanated divine feminine if that wasn't the case? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense, okay? So the divine feminine is our pure leader. That shows it. Stuff like that shows it. So an example of this even more is, behind every successful king, there is a supreme divine feminine, or a queen. Now, I know somebody say Ashe, Now, y'all know that behind every successful man, it's true, there is always a strong woman behind him that's helping him to guide. Type 9s if y'all agree with that. Type 9s if y'all agree with that. It's the truth on my behalf. I want to know, are we resonating? Type 9 if that resonates with you all. And I'm not putting the men down or nothing. I'm just setting the scale straight. Because we need our women to be strong, to be empowered. We need our women to remember their power, to remember who they are, how they are, and how that they got the power to shift. We got the power to shift this thing. But we can only do it if we recognize who we are, if we remember our power. We can only do that. And then the more of us get to do it, the men, they're going to just fall in line. They're going to just hop. Because they ain't going to be getting this cosmic goddess energy if they don't balance themselves out, because our women are going to stand up for themselves, and they're not just going to be giving themselves out to any old man, any old Tom, Dick, and Harry out there just for attention. Alright, so the second part says, I shall not want. I shall not want simply means you want for nothing, because divine feminine or mother nature provides everything you need. And that's true. If whatever you need, the mother nature gives it to you. She has everything, even all the pharmaceutical pills and shit. What they did was they did the chemicals. They took the chemicals from out of nature and they broke it all down, and they took the main chemical and then they added all their main chemicals with it. But the source of that was Mother Nature. The source of all the money, everything here is Mother Nature. So that's what that means. I shall not want. You shall not want for nothing, as long as you know that Mother Nature is your provider, and has always will be. That's why you got the white man Pope bowing down to her. That just is what it is. They didn't want to admit that we were powerful, and so that's why they hid all the books and all the history. That's why they lied and burnt everything down. We know what really happened. But, no more victims. It's time. No more victimhood. It's time to stand up in our power. Stand up and stand out. Thank you for the gift, by the way. Alright, so. And also, so I shall not want means you want for nothing, because the divine feminine or the mother nature provides everything you need, right? And want. An example of that is the millionaires and billionaires. They follow their what? Their intuition. The intuition is a divine feminine energy. Everybody who has filthy, like filthy physical rich here, money here, they got that by following their feminine energy, their intuition. They got that by jumping on an intuitive nudge. That's divine feminine energy, okay? So the next part of the scripture, right? This is just the higher science of it, and my perspective. So the next part of the scripture says that, it says, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures, right? But we know that he is a she. We know that. And we know that it's an energy. Anyway, it's not a he or she, but in this context, it's she. And so when they say lie down, that's the horizontal energy. And that's like this atom that you see right here in the comments. There says neutral, and then there's the atom. If you look at the atom, you see that horizontal ring around it. That's the rod. That's the masculine energy. This is what the man or the masculine energy looks like without his human body. This is what creates the human body. It's a bunch of these right there. A bunch of atoms. Alright, so he maketh me lie down in green pastures. Pastures are areas where livestock are fed like cattle or sheep by natural means, like nature and not machines. Okay, that's what green pasture is. So basically that just is saying, because your natural state of being is abundance, and one could rest in the knowing of that. So that's just simply Mother Nature and the Divine Feminine saying that we provide everything for you. You don't have to want for nothing. You don't have to need for nothing. Everything is abundant. You don't have to fight over nothing. You ain't have to worry about nothing. Everything is here for you. Right? And we know that because everything here is sourced from Mother Nature. Even the people. You cannot have a baby if the mother don't birth her. I don't know no pregnant men out here in the world. I haven't seen it. Okay, so then it says, he leadeth me beside the still waters. Now, here's where it started really getting interested. So, he leadeth me beside the still waters means take the time to rest and meditate, to nurture the deep connection with yourself and nature. This also means to release all worries because you are safe. You are safe. So it's basically just the Mother Nature consciousness, or the Mother Lord consciousness, letting you know that you are safe. It's okay. Like, everything here is yours. Like, you don't have to ask nobody else for a damn thing, because you already have the resources of everything you need to create it. And then to the men, that's why I was telling y'all, because you see this atom down here, the one that's horizontal right there, that one, that's the masculine energy. That's the man, right? That's the actual physical man. Then you look at the two rings going around with the red circles on it. That's the feminine energy. So really it's backwards. We actually protect them. I'm telling you, mentally, intuitively, that's how they build. Like, when a man has a good, healthy woman behind him, cooking, doing whatever she want to do for her little stuff, she can be however she want to be, he is a better person. If he has healed his trauma, right? If he has healed his trauma, if he's not like a womanizer or like a narcissistic or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, right now, we've been looking for the men to protect us. The fact of the matter is, we need to be protecting them. We need to be protecting them because we have the power. How do we protect them? By doing the work on ourselves, by treating our kids better, by taking time to meditate, just like you said. Taking time to meditate and nurture our feminine energy, our intuitive energy. And then we got to, because how do we protect the men? By protecting ourselves. We got to start protecting our sexual energy. You can't just be giving that out. They got to literally like deserve that. You can't just be giving your cosmic womb to just you just can't do it. Because that's not going to help him or encourage him to change. That's not protecting him. That's keeping him stuck. You know what I'm saying? So we got to protect the men. Yeah, they can physically protect us as far as fighting and shit, but it ain't about that. We're in a mental. It's called a spiritual war. A spiritual war is not physical. So how can the men protect us physically in a spiritual war? We got to protect them with our intuition and show them how to tap into theirs and harmonize their body. Once you get you a man who is harmonized with all the energies that you see here in this picture, all the 14 chakras, and his dark and light, and his feminine and masculine, and this doesn't mean he got to be gay. Feminine energy just means he allows himself to listen. He allows himself to sit and feel his emotions. If he had mother trauma when he grew up, if his mother had men in and out the house, and he learned to treat his women trash like that because of how he watched his mama. Feminine energy is him allowing to just be honest and be vulnerable about it, man. Yeah, I treat women like shit because I seen my mama just treating niggas like shit. She had niggas coming in and out the house, and so now I got bitches coming in and out the house. You see what I'm saying? Like, it got to be, and I said it like that because I had to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? You take me as for how I am, or you don't. But I'm just giving the perspective so that we can build. We got to shift the energy, and we got to do shit that we never done before. So instead of trying to fight a physical war and using our men to fight a physical war, we got to stand up for ourselves, put in the the spiritual work, show them how to spiritually manipulate. That's what happened. Remember, in the letter How to Create a Slave, right, by Willie Lynch, they said that how do you create it? First, you take the biggest physical man, and then you knock him down, you rape him, do all that crazy, nasty stuff they was doing to the men. That was just ridiculous and fucked up, right? And then, then the woman won't think that she's protected. So from that moment on, the woman's going to raise her little boys. As she birthed them, she's going to raise her little boys to be mentally dumb, spiritually dumb, and physically strong. So that way of thinking does not serve us anymore. It's time to take our little gods, our young gods, our men, our young men, and teach them how to tap into their emotions, not in a gay way. It's not gay. It's not about being gay. But it's about getting him to express how he feels. Getting him to express and communicate his feelings. Because one thing a man don't do, they don't be doing that. Because they don't know. They think it's solved. Blase, blase. Because they stuck in the old brainwashing systems. So it take a lot for a man to be like, man, look, I just feel this way. A lot of them still playing games out here. Some of them, they just laid up because they just want to dick something down. And then some of them, you know, they ain't even interested in committing or none of that. So he leadeth me beside still waters. That's literally saying take time to rest and meditate and to nurture the deep connection with yourself and nature. This is for men and women. Release all worries because you are safe. And that's the truth. So then it says, he restoreth my soul, right? Or she. And here's me explaining it. When you practice the tool of meditation out in nature and going within, then you begin to know your true self. That's true. How do you get to access these chakras, and how do you get to access the energy of this picture of what I'm showing you, which is the Trinity flame, which is thy mother, thy father, thy son, which is the creation of the all? How do you access that? By meditating. You got to take some time out to meditate. Spend some time out in nature. Nature will begin to give you things like how she gave me right here, which is this picture. She said, we are trying to open their minds, but it's hard. They are so closed off. Energy is power. Yes, that's true. That's true. But we got to keep on pushing. We got to keep on pushing. It's going to take time because it didn't happen overnight. Like, this system wasn't built overnight. So it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. But just keep focusing in on yourself and keeping firm boundaries. You know, keeping firm boundaries. If you used to be a hoe, don't be a hoe no more. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. I'm speaking the truth. If you used to be a hoe, don't be one no more. Be a goddess now. Be a actual, be a goddess now. You know what I'm saying? Because women be wanting goddess treatment, but then be out here just tripping. And that's the truth. We got to let them know. How we got to let them know? We got to stand up in our grounds. We got to be like, nah. Once y'all start, I'm telling you, once y'all start locking down on them boundaries, and then demanding, push it. You got your man. You've been dealing with this man. He been telling you that he want to commit. But it been 2 or 3 years and he still ain't made that decision to commit yet. Then you need to sit this man down and tell him to talk to you. Communicate with me. Make him do it. If you don't want to do it, you keep on trying. If that's who you really want, you know, as long as it ain't toxic. Because sometimes you got to kind of push a little bit to get them to open up. So if you feel that he's starting to get triggered, then you back off. Wait. You back off and you wait. When the time is free, you go back at it again. You keep on going. Especially if you feel that, you know, this is your, you know, divine counterpart or something like that. You know, and then sometimes, you know, you got to let them learn on their own. They got free will. So sometimes you got to take your love and you got to go elsewhere with it. And that's the truth. Sometimes you got to take your love to where a man do appreciate you. Because 9 times out of 10, if you trying in 2 and 3 years and he ain't committed to you yet, it's something going on there. Either you're letting and allowing him to be in that space. You got to start making some different decisions. And I bet you, when you change that energy, shift that energy, his energy gonna shift too. Or he gonna shift right up on out of there, which is even better, because now you got space for your real man. Period. Alright, so we almost done. So yeah, he restores my soul means, you know, when you practice the tool of meditation, especially out in nature, and going within, you begin to get to know your true self. You begin to get to know your true self. So it says, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Right? We know don't take it literal. We ain't taking it literal. I'm just giving y'all higher perspectives because I'm bringing a new science to this shit, okay? So that means, because when you are your authentic self, you are able to express compassion and forgiveness to yourself and others. And this is beneficial for the soul evolution of the collective consciousness entirely. And that's true. And that's true. So then it says, and this is what we're reading in Psalms 23, 1-4. So then it says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. This simply means not being afraid to go within the layers of yourself, of your heart, to do your shadow work, reprogramming your ego personalities, because the dark night of the soul isn't about fear. It's about harmonizing and accepting your shadow self, or your middle and your lower self. The shadow work will clear the deconstructive negative thoughts in your mind, right? And that's what it is. And that's what that is about, right? And so that's literally what, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. That's what it's really saying from a mother perspective, from mother's nature perspective, not from the perspective of the people who wrote it trying to control you. They want to mind control you. They want to put spells on you. Not from that perspective. This is a perspective of just from mother nature, okay? So then it says, we almost done, guys, and then we'll be out of here. This was short today. So then it says, for thou art with me, right? For thou art with me. Now, we know that art means heart. Remember, art means, if you take the word heart and you take he and you take he and then you put a dash there and you take hrt, that says he art, right? He art. So for thou art with me, it's just saying your heart. It says your heart is your protection, and with its pure eternal love, it will shield you always. And that is so true, because when you do your shadow work, you can feel your heart more, and it actually protects you from negative entities, from negative thoughts, from whatever, from people that's trying to take advantage of your energy, people that's trying to, use you, fake love. You know what I'm saying? When you do your shadow work, it even help you to tap into what real love actually is. When you do your shadow work, it really protects you, because you can feel your heart more. So that's what for thou art with me really means. For my heart will always protect me, right? So it's basically, what's happening here is you're getting the power back in yourself. We're redirecting the power from something outside of us, an entity or aspect or consciousness outside of us, and we're bringing the power back to our hearts, because that's where the power belongs. That's where its home is. All right, the last part is thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So the rod and the staff is what you see in this picture. This is about unconditional love, because you have to unconditionally love yourself, your positive and your negative self, your masculine and your feminine self, your active and your passive self. You have to love yourself unconditionally through this life. You have to be gentle with yourself. You have to nurture yourself. You have to be brave for yourself. You have to protect yourself. So this picture that you're looking at right here, this is literally a symbol of unconditional love. It's a light code. It's a sacred unity 14 chakra system light body infusion activation. And it popped in my head the other day when some stuff had went down, when I met somebody, right? I met somebody, and this is the image that I seen. And so it activated this in me. And so it's unconditional love. And it's beautiful. It's just a picture that I took what was in my mind and I put it on here. And I know it looks crazy, but like, it's actually beautiful. So what unconditional love does is it neutralizes. When you see the word neutral down here at the bottom, it neutralizes the feminine and the masculine energies in both of the bodies. So put it this way. Each body has, like, your brain. So the brain, the left side of the brain is masculine side of the brain. The right side of the brain is feminine side of the brain. The body. The left side of the body is, left side, feminine. Right, the left side of the body is feminine, and the right side of the body is masculine. So even with the ovaries, right? Then you talk about the ovaries. The left side of the ovaries is feminine. The right side of the ovaries is masculine. The left side of the kidneys, all the same way. Even for men, the testicles, right? The testicles. The left side of the testicles is feminine. The right side of the testicles is masculine. And so it's about your chakras too. It's not just one chakra, right? There are 14. You got 14, and this is just the level that we're going to talk about. Is higher than that. But you got 14 chakras. You know how they teach you 7. Okay, it's 7 at first. But once you start to doing the work, it becomes from 7 to 14. Actually, it becomes from 7 to 10, then to 11, then to 12, then to 13, then to 14. Right? It goes levels. And then once you get all 14 chakras activated and cleansed with the shadow work, that's why you see now the science of Psalms 23. How you have to do the shadow work in order to get these chakras and activate the mother, which is that father, that trinity. Right? So a lot of, you can look at the Bible from so many different aspects. You can look at it from the lower aspects. Yeah, it's a witchcraft magic book. Okay, and so what? Once you come over that, you can look at it from the highest perspective too, like how I'm doing it, and I'm showing you and I'm teaching you that there are higher ways to look at it. So at the top here, where it says higher learnings of the Bible, this is what you call the diamond sun body. So the diamond sun bodies, with these two create when they have sex. Now, when they have sex, it's not just physical. It's even mentally. When they mentally connect. Let's say you meet this person online, right? I'm telling you some stuff here. Let's say you came across this person on YouTube and they're in, like, match your energy. They conquered all of the 14 chakras just like you did. Right? So now we're at the top where you see Divine Moira in the middle. There's like radio waves. So let's say that both of you guys are up there and you guys meet on the internet. And you guys are part of the same soul troop, same soul group. You guys will be considered to be what you call the trinity flame. The trinity flame, right? Which is higher than the twin flame. Twin flame is you and yourself. Twin flame is at the bottom down here. Is you and yourself. You taking these 7 chakras and putting it with these 7 chakras and balancing and making the 14. Trinity is when you get all the way up to the top past the radios. It's called the diamond sun and light body, right? So this is how you activate higher levels of the Merkaba. Higher levels of the Merkaba. And when you get to this point, when your energy gets there, you'll know, because you will start tripping the electronics around your house. Your phone will start blinking out and stuff like that. Your lights will start blinking on and off. I'm telling you. You might think, like, what the hell is that going on? Whole time is your higher self and your soul and your energy. So let's say you met a person online and you was just minding your business doing your work, and they was just minding their business doing their work, right? But y'all don't know that the higher self has already planned and put y'all together in a way, to just see if they can form the energy. See, what happens is, first you are a co-creator, right? First you are a nobody, and then you make yourself a co-creator. Then once you make yourself a co-creator, you then make yourself an actual creator where you can form planets and you can form consciousness, right? And so when you can form consciousness, and this means you are a master in the game of life. This means can't nobody get in your head. Can't nobody make you do some shit that you can't do. Can't nobody mind control you. Can't nobody get in your end. Can't nobody unground you. You feel what I'm saying? And so let's say that, you already did your spiritual work. You overcame your twin flame shit with yourself. And now you just chilling and you run across this person online. And all of a sudden, all the lights go out in your house 3 times. And you probably looking around like, what in the hell just happened? It ain't raining outside. Why did all my lights just go out? My light bill paid. You know what I'm saying? My light bill paid. What in the hell? And then you start getting numbers in your mind, 1212, and then you get this picture right here, right? And then you get this picture right here in your head. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Then the higher self is just going ham. The lights is blinking in your house. You like, what? So what happened is, right then and then, them 2 people being in the same place at the same time, even if it's on the online, even if it's on the computer, that sex or that sacred energy exchange still happened. and the higher self affirmed it, and the ancestors affirmed it. That's why all the lights and everything start going off, because it is no separation. It may seem like, oh, this person, since you've never met this person, you never seen this person, you can't connect with these people, but you can. And so that's how crazy, like, the energy is right now, man. A lot of this is happening where there are side effects. I don't want to call them symptoms, because symptoms mean like somebody's hurt or something. There are side effects to this thing, and you start getting sleepy out of nowhere, right? You start getting sleepy. You start feeling like your brain like grow. And I know this word sound weird as shit, because I said your brain grow. Like, it's not a headache, but you feel something in it, like it doing something. What's happening is the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of the brain physically is the side effect of the masculine and the feminine energy melding together in the ethers, right? In the ethers. And so this is crazy. So you get your side effects. You might even start eating, like, you might can't eat meat. You might can't hold the vibration of meat. So you might just be eating vegetarian for the moment, because all your body can take is vegetarian right now, because you got to allow it to happen. You got to allow it to form. You got to allow the higher self and the heart to do what it do. So in order for this to happen, you see this green dotted line at the bottom? Yeah, who said that? Hemisync of the brain. Exactly. Somebody said it exactly will be happening too. That's good stuff. Who said that? Daily vibe with my soul tribe. Yeah, that's good stuff. You was on point. So you see this green line right here? In order for you to access this trinity flame, or this God, this diamond gold body, the masculine, feminine, man or woman, it don't matter who you are, you got to be permanently in your heart chakra, right? Because I actually manifested this by myself. I held the frequency, but I didn't hold it that long, because I didn't know what to do with the energy, and I lost it. But I recently just got it back. And it's like, damn, when I got this download right here, I was like, man, I gotta explain this shit to people to try to help others that might be going through what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So what happens when the lights go out and when they see each other? There's an energy transfer going on, a sacred energy exchange. And what's happening is the higher self they're doing a transference. So they're transferring the energy to each other. And so that's why they keep getting sleepy random times of the day. Like, you just getting sleepy. You like, am I overworking myself? You like, hold on, am I overworking myself? But you ain't. It's just the side effect of what's spiritually happened to you and your body. And so now your body, your physical body, just start literally changing. Your diet start changing. Like, things just start changing. So I think that was it, y'all. Because so what you see up here is basically how I see unconditional love. Yeah, I love staying in the heart space. You completely are on point to what I've been talking. Bet, cool. Confirmation bet. So this is unconditional love. So I want to explain to you guys real quick what unconditional love is. So unconditional love is simply allowing and accepting and loving yourself and others without judgment or expectations, right? So even though you've had this type of connection, don't try to expect like, oh, this person gonna want to be with me, blah blah blah. Don't expect that. Just go on living your life. Yeah, I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this was good. I got in on this joint. This was real good. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. Yup. Does anybody have any questions about like what I said? Like, do you have any questions about any of the pictures on here, or in general? You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, bro. Like, I just can't believe that I was able to, catch the frequency. And I'm just glad that look, fireworks is going off in the background. I'm just glad that I know and I can share with others. That way people don't really be confused. Because imagine if you didn't know better and this happened to you. You would have been thinking somebody's spiritually attacking you. You would have been like, somebody's psychic attacking me. Why I keep getting, what's this going on in my body? Why am I feeling this? You go to the doctors and the doctor's like, nothing's going on with you. We can't trace nothing that you're saying. We checked all your vitals. Everything's good. We checked everything. Your levels, your everything is good. Yeah. This coming in is what? The orange stuff up top. Oh yeah, okay, so the orange, that's the sun. That's the sun. So that's the diamond sun body. So you see the diamond at the top of the orange. On the left side is the masculine energy, the diamond body, and on the right side is the feminine energy, the diamond body. They act as like radios to each other, even though they don't physically know each other. Right? All of this is happening spiritually and etherically before you even meet a person. Like, all of this shit is happening before you even meet a person. Ashe. And so I just wanted to let y'all know that now it's time to access the 14, that like the energy is here, the 10 place is here and it's embedded. And these are what you call the Godheads. So the Godheads are the ones that have the power to actually shift. Yeah, spiritual maturity. Yep. They have the power to actually shift the consciousness, the collective consciousness. And so this is just a beautiful thing. So if you've been experiencing random sleepiness lately and random freaking brain, not headaches, they haven't been hurting. Like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. When the lights went out, I was like, what the hell? And I know what I was thinking and what I was doing. I had my cell phone in my hand and I know exactly what was going on. And I thought that thought and I said, what the hell? And I said, my higher self, I'm talking about, listen. I said, my higher self, and I said, hold on. I haven't seen my higher self in a minute, because this is how my higher self do. My higher self and me, we got like an agreement that it don't really come like to me because it don't need to. That's not his job. I can do the shit on my own, and if I need help, then I got, other energies that can help me. The higher self is like your high counsel. Like, it don't really interact with the human self. It's a butterfly? What the hell? It's a butterfly right here, y'all. It's dark time, and I got a butterfly just hovering right here. Like, what the freak? That's crazy. I never seen a butterfly at night. She said, I normally, I normally get headaches, but I haven't gotten one, but it always feel like I'm about, cause look, it wasn't a headache, it was like, okay, I was cool. I know spiritual attack versus like, and I don't believe in spiritual attack. Like if I start getting psychic attack, I look at it as a chance for me to get more energy and get into another space. Like, I don't really believe in, it's only true if you believe in it. I believe that I am the power and the existence of whatever that's here. And so shit, can't nobody, what I'm saying? You attack me, you attacking yourself. But yeah, so y'all look, I turned around, I was like, my higher self? And I was like, oh shit, higher self. I like bowed to it, like, higher self, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. Like, I ain't seen you in a while. Like, damn, what the hell am I doing in my life that the higher self showed up, made all the lights go out? And I was like, oh, snap. And so it told me that it told me what was going on. And it told me to share with the people. It told me to share my experience with y'all. And so, and it said whoever the messages help is who it will help. Don't get mad or discouraged if don't nobody understand it. Just still put it out there. Is who it will help. Don't get mad or discouraged if don't nobody understand it. Just still put it out there. And so that's what I did. I'm talking about, I had to take a nap, y'all. No lie. I literally had to take a nap. I never take naps. And my energy didn't hurt. It felt so good. Like, I felt so high off of life. I just felt so high. And I just was like, it was like I took a rain shower. And I just was like, damn, I just need to lay down. I just had to lay down. I just had to lay down so that the energy can finish doing whatever it had to do. Because as a human, I don't understand what the hell is going on. But my spirit and my soul just lay down and just allow the shit to happen. And so I did. And when I did that, I woke up refreshed. I was like, all right, bet. Yeah, so man, that was fire, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. That was tonight's Bible study. I must say it went rather well. Tonight's Bible study went rather well. I hope that you guys enjoyed the wisdom. If you want to watch this again, it's gonna be at my YouTube channel. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, the link is in my bio. That's all I'm asking, that to help me to get to 500 subscribers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's cool. I would say we could talk about something else, anything y'all see on this picture, but I feel like I explained it real good, especially the science of Psalms 23. Anything y'all see on this picture, but I feel like I explained it real good, especially the science of Psalms 23. I broke it down to the T. Anybody want to come up? Yeah, my YouTube is right here. Say Omniversity of Divine Moira, but you can just click the link in my bio. You click the link in my bio, and it's gonna it'll take you straight to it. You can just click the link in my bio. You click the link in my bio, and it's gonna it'll take you straight to it. It'll take you straight to it. Yeah, I say risings. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's all about growth and development. Man, I appreciate y'all for being here too, by the way. And I appreciate y'all for being here too, by the way. And my name is Lord Hika Soul Ra, aka the Black Butterfly. Y'all can call me the Black Butterfly because that's my name. The Black Butterfly. Call me Black Butterfly for short. That's funny as hell. My name is Lord Hika Soul Ra, but you can call me Black Butterfly for short. That's funny as hell. My name is Lord Hika Soul Ra, but you can call me Black Butterfly for short. For real. This shit crazy. I'm so happy I was able to explain it, because I'm like, man, I don't know what this I was like, man, I don't know how I'm about to put it into words. And then something came to me about Psalms, and I was like, I was like, Rod and Stack, because it was how it came to me like that. I was like, what the hell? And then I was just able to put it on a picture. I couldn't believe that I was able to capture it in a way like how I did, and still explain it. Like, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. And so I bet you that as many times as you read Psalms 23, you never knew that it was a prayer of protection, of course, but it was a prayer of protection in a way that I gave it. You never knew that like it wasn't like religion. It wasn't. It was just true. And that shit is wild, man. And basically, Psalms 23 is about doing shadow work. And that's why I've been breaking down the Bible and giving y'all the higher aspects of it, letting y'all know, like, they literally, like, one of the scriptures we're going to do next week, it's literally talking about chakras, like that actual, literally talking about chakras in astrology, like, literally. Like, yeah, you gotta, decipher it, but it literally says that. Oh, make sure y'all tap in Sunday. Sunday we're going to be Sunday sermon, we're going to be going hard. I'm going to give y'all the 5-step plan, to overcoming poverty, to demolishing poverty mindset indefinitely, once and for all. So we're going to collapse that frequency. We're going to collapse that poverty frequency together Sunday. Any lack mindset, it can't exist after this. Any untrue subconscious beliefs you got about yourself and your money spending habits. Thank you for the likes, y'all. And I'm grateful for anybody who has bought any of my books. Thank you for the likes, y'all. And I'm grateful for anybody who has bought any of my books. I just released a new book too, by the way. It's you can go pre-order it right now. It's called Divine Base Grid Programming. And what it does is it reprograms your subconscious mind for true greatness and success by way of using like codes and language of the soul. I'm gonna be on next. I'm gonna be on here next probably on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday at 1:11. Sunday at 1:11. That'll be the next day I get on. I probably won't go live till Sunday at 1:11 because I went live hella times this week, and so I'm gonna give people a chance to catch up while I catch up on the back end work. Most days is inspired, but Sundays I come at the same time every Sunday. So every Sunday you can catch me on here at 111 every Sunday, unless otherwise. But for the most part, you can catch me on there. I think Eastern. Yeah, I think Eastern time. Eastern. So, these light bodies, y'all, is very... So, like, these light bodies is very, very smart. It's very, very encouraged. I encourage you to do the healing on yourself so that you can free your soul from the confined space that it's in. Right? Do the work on yourself. Right? Focus on yourself. Do what you gotta do. Tap into your soul's purpose. Tap into what you literally came here to do. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down on a lot of the sex, money, drugs. Calm down on all of that just to get to know yourself. I'm telling you. Oh, we've been on here long enough. Yeah, been on here for like an hour and a half. I try to keep... Alright, y'all, listen. I love y'all, man. Peace. I'm out. Remember, Sunday. Catch me back on here at Sunday at 1:11 Eastern Time. We're going hard. Y'all know how I do Sundays. Alright, peace. I'm out.